Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming for you the Makeup Revolution Fastbase foundation. It's a stick foundation and it came out I think last Wednesday. It isn't available in Superdrug stores yet, but it is available online, so I actually just ordered it and got it sent to store and picked it up today. So before I get started, I'm actually just going to give you some information about the foundation. So it's available from Tan Beauty, which is their website, and also Superdrug online. I do believe it will be available in store at the end of the month. It retails at £5 and it comes in 18 shades with a range of undertones. Fast-Base foundation quickly perfects contours and highlights your complexion. Easy to apply stick formula melts into the skin, blending seamlessly to leave a fresh and dewy finish. Twist up, swipe on, blend out with fingers, a beauty sponge or your favourite foundation brush. I've actually ordered the shade F7, which I totally imagine is not my shade, but it was the only light coloured one that they had left. And when I say light coloured, I mean like they only had like F16 and 17 left, which is obviously far too dark for my skin tone. This is the packaging, so it looks like this. I actually might get away with this shade. This is actually the first stick foundation that I've ever used, so I can't compare it to any other stick foundations. Let me tell you how much you get in it. I actually can't find it anywhere on this that tells you how much product you get in it. I'll look that up and add it in at the end. So it says you can use it with your sponge or brush. What I'm going to do is half the face with my brush and half the face with my beauty sponge. So bear in mind this is going to be the wrong colour. And I don't know how much to apply either, like that's the problem with new foundations. Let's just, I think that, let's see how that goes. I'm going to use my brush first. So I think this said it was a peach undertone. I have normal skin, like there's not really any dryness or oily patches or anything like that. I can really get away with a lot of foundations, so it's difficult for me to review them because a lot of foundations do just look fine on me. That's blended out absolutely perfectly with the brush. I would say it is probably a light to medium coverage, but there's no cakiness or patches or anything. It actually looks like just quite healthy skin, but I'll turn my lights down a little bit just for you to try and like see. I'm going to zoom you in and let you see this side of the face compared to this side of the face. You can see that it is quite a light coverage. That is my normal skin and this is it with the foundation. So that is obviously peeking through. And I've got a little blemish here, which took away the redness a little. I should also mention that I just used my normal moisturiser that I use every single day. I'm not a big one for using primers all the time, so I've literally just used moisturiser. And I'm going to go in and see if this is buildable, so I'm just going to do another layer. Colour match, to be honest. I think I got lucky because I would have bought a really lighter shade than that had they have had them. I was starting to crease in my smile line, but I would set that down and it wouldn't do it as bad. But again, my smile lines are so deep that I would expect that with any foundation. So let me go in and do this side with the sponge and then we'll finish off the face and see how all the powders and everything settle in. Brand new sponge, I hate getting them dirty. I actually much prefer doing my makeup with a brush. I like setting it under my eyes with a beauty blender or beauty sponge, but the rest of my foundation I really do like using. That has a bit of a lighter coverage definitely with the sponge, and it does give that little bit more of a dewy look because the sponge is wet. I'll do the same again and go in with a second layer, but to be honest, I actually like, on first impressions, I really like this. And how quick is it? I went to Superdrug there to pick up that foundation. I actually found that they had some shades in the concealer. I do already have 2 shades of these, but I can't remember what shades they are. I think it's C3 and I don't know if it's C2, but they had C4, so I've picked that up and I'm thinking that might be more my shade. So I'll just do this on camera because they're meant to like match in together. A really nice shade match, so I'm just going to take it down my nose. Foundation on. I don't know what you guys think, but I really think that it looks lovely. Considering I have no like pore filling primer on and we haven't set it down yet, I wouldn't say that it's creasing too much at all. Let me nip off camera, set it down, do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to use all products that I use regularly so that it's a good test for the foundation, and I'll pop back. It is 1:15 at the moment. I'm back now that my face is done, and I just want to give you a little closer look at how my skin looks. The foundation is sitting gorgeous on the skin, and now that all my powders and creams are on, they've all blended in and they just look lovely. This would be the kind of makeup that I would wear on an everyday basis. It would be what I would wear to go and do clients because it doesn't look too heavy or cakey or just that horrible foundation sitting in the face kind of way. It's also the kind of base that I do like to wear. It just looks fresh and glowy, and just I like it. I guess the big test is how it holds up throughout the day. On first impressions, I do like it, and I will probably be reaching for it on a regular basis, and the shades worked out really well, so all is good. So it is 1:45 and I'll do a wee check-in at dinner time maybe. I actually need to go round to my friends and do some cleaning, cook the dinner, sort out these nails, and then I'll pop back, so we'll see how it holds up. Hey everyone, that's me back. It is now 18:40, so it's 20 to 7. I have been cleaning all day, had my dinner, which was pasta, actually spaghetti, so it was like slurping all over my face. The foundation has been on since 1:15 this afternoon, which is only about 5.5 hours. This will be my last check-in because I've got to go out and I might not have time to film another check-in when I get home. It's not really moved much, I would say, so I don't think that it will move much more in the next 2-3 hours. If there is a major disaster, then I'll pop on camera and let you know. If there's no check-in after this, then you know all is well. I do actually want to try and edit this and upload it tonight as well, so yeah, a lot of work. Let me show you my face close up. So I'm having a look at it, and I've changed my lips because obviously I had dinner and the lips were coming off. I also fixed my nails. So the main thing that I noticed right away was the heavy creasing in my smile lines. As I've said before, they are quite deep set, so it's what I would expect from any foundation, although I would usually like give them a little rub and move the foundation about, and it would smooth them out a little bit. I actually don't think that I can do this with this foundation. It is creating slight patches. It looks like it's just rubbing the foundation off. So I'm actually going to zoom you in and let you see. So this is my skin, and as you can see, all the contour and the highlight is all still in place. There's been no movement, it's held up really well. And this side, I'll just show you the same. I'm sure you can see that it's the exact same as earlier on. There may be some slight cakiness in there, and if you can see here, it is just breaking up around my chin, but again, that's where like there was some spaghetti hitting my chin, so I guess the chin area is probably to be expected. All in all, I'm actually really happy with the foundation, even though I'm saying that it is in my smile lines a little bit. I don't see that as being any different from any other foundation. I think my skin looks still nice and healthy, and it looks actually quite dewy. My open pores and things aren't any more exposed than what they were earlier on. So I'm thinking all in all, this was a successful wear test. And at £5, it is an absolute bargain. Would I recommend this to you? Absolutely, yes I would. So that completes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and that this helped you somewhat decide whether you were going to buy the foundation or not. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Bye!